24 karat magic in the air. Head to toe, so clear. Look out. Ready for everybody.
What's up with the TP's gang? We back at it again today with another video, and today we're gonna do story time, and probably later on tonight we're going to do a little prank. You know, I don't know yet. We may just wait until tomorrow or the day after that, but I don't know yet. So today story time is going to be about my coming out. Yes. Okay, so my coming out, it went easy, but I could say it was hard, but it went easy. In between both of those, you know. But this is how I came out. Okay, so when I was little, you know, well, when I was younger, growing up from like 8 until like 13 or 14, all my classmates, you know, friends and stuff like that thought I was straight or whatever, but me on the inside, I knew I was gay, and like whoever, like if I really had a, like growing up, I didn't really have a close friend that got a hold to my phone or whatever, but if I did have had that friend, I would have came out earlier than I did, because people didn't ask me to see my phone or use my phone until I got in the 9th grade, which is high school for us. And when I was in middle school, I knew I was gay, and like that what made me scared for the trial for the football team. All the boys thought I was straight or whatever, you know, just because my cousin was Fernandez Simmons, my brother was Tevin Robinson, and my other cousin was Princeton Simmons. They thought I was straight or whatever, you know. They would speak to me or whatever. I was scared, you know, because I'm gay, and bless me. And excuse me, y'all. I might be the only gay person on the football team. That's what I was scared of. And I didn't know anybody else on the football team. And I wasn't close with my brother or my cousin at the time. So it was basically survival, you know. And as I got on up in middle school, you know, I was coming out slowly but surely. Because when I reached the 7th grade, I ended up having to repeat the 7th grade, because when I got to the 7th grade, I had cousins, and I made friends that flunked the 7th grade. And I had a cousin in the 7th grade that was gay, and he was out. And like he wore hair and all that, you know. And I hung with him, and when I say that year, I had so much fun, but at the same time I didn't do no work. The reason I flunked. And come back to school the next year and pass just like that. Because he had dropped out. The year I flunked, he dropped out and went to job court. But the next year, I, you know, got back on track or whatever. I just want to see how it felt to have fun, but I didn't want to flunk or nothing. But like, that was my stupid idea not to do my work or whatever, but you know. And he got me in some stuff, things of that nature. I'm not going to say any names, but, you know. He was trying to put me on some boys in our grade. And me, I'm being a dummy. You know, he my cousin, so I'm thinking he put me on and stuff like that. But he just really making me feel good about myself, like I'm doing something. But I actually wasn't. And so me and the boy that he tried to put me on gave me his number and all that, because I never text the boy or none of that. But me and the boy that he tried to put me on actually got into it. over something in the hallway. He said something to me and I said something back to him. And we got the arguing or whatever. And I was like, boy, if you don't shut the F up talking to me because you the one that was trying to go with me. My cousin told me you were trying to go with me and stuff like that. He was like, man, boy, if you don't get your gay A on, ain't nobody trying to go with you. And so I thought, like, oh my God. I said to myself, like, oh my God. No need. My cousin made me feel so freaking dumb. Like, this boy really tried to talk to me, and I just feel so ashamed that I just, said this out loud. And then that's when I started not caring. I was like, well, oh well, I'm just not gonna care about nothing. Just gonna give up. Just focus on school. So I gave up on love, on my love life, dating and all that. Gave up on it and started focusing on school. And I started, doing better and stuff like that. And so when I got to the 8th grade, I started taking 9th grade classes in the 8th grade. 2 9th grade classes in the 8th grade. And it was this boy. He had liked me, but I didn't like him back because of the way he treated me. He thought it was cool. Hee hee ha ha. No, it's not. I don't like nobody that act childish and play too much all the time. No. If that's the case, I'll find him. But, I like to go into the other building because I don't know, I just feel like it was some fine boys over there, that I could talk to, stuff like that. And then my gay side started coming back out. And then when I hit 9th grade, baby, this summer, I was 14, I think. That summer, it came all out. That summer, I was in my room, texting. Okay, it was this boy. He had just moved here. But then we was talking. He was like, he really liked me. He seen my picture and stuff like he wanted to get to know me. I was like, okay. And so he was like, he had to leave soon, like a month later or so. So I was like, okay, that's cool too. So my mama had my phone and she went through it. And when she went through it, she seen nothing but boys that I was just texting. She just seen nothing but gay stuff in my phone and all this. She was like, oh my God, she was just so hurt. And she took the phone to my auntie and she was like, look what your nephew over there doing. Cause she was in the bed. She was like, look what your nephew over there doing. And I was like, oh my God. I was just like so scared because she was telling my auntie and I was like, what's gonna happen now? So she was like, come on. She pushed me out my auntie room. She was like, come on. So when we left out the room, we went home. And went home, she grabbed a belt. And I was like, oh my God, I'm finna get a whipping for nothing. And she was like, pull your pants down. So I put my pants down. She said, lay across the bed. I lay across the bed. And she just started, I got a whooping. I got a whooping. A really bad one too. And so then I ain't do nothing else gay. I ain't let nobody know I was gay. And then all of a sudden, when I did get in the 9th grade, no one knew. Then still no one knew. But then I started dressing like it, showing my feminine side at school in 9th grade. I started, cussing out kids, calling them B. That used to be my favorite word. B. You know, be this, be that, be where you going. Cause I ain't care. I used to have fun. I like it was just so fun to me and stuff like that. And so that's when in the middle of my ninth grade school year, I came out to my mom. We were sitting at the kitchen table alone because my brother at the time was in Jackson and my other oldest at our oldest brother house. Excuse me out. And my daddy my daddy was at home, I think, or on the road because he drives trucks. And so we were sitting at the table. She fixed us a nice little meal, and I didn't even eat because I was sitting there. I was sitting there, contemplating in my head on whether I want to tell her or not, tell her or not, tell her or not. So it came to me. What could possibly happen? She could kill me. She can beat me. She can torture me for life, for the rest of my life, or she could just love me. So took it on myself. I told her, I said, Mom. She said, yes. She said, what's up? I said, if I tell you so, I promise you ain't gonna get mad. Yeah. But then I used to tell everybody, if I tell you so, I promise you ain't gonna get mad. I promise you ain't gonna tell you. But so I said, Mom, if I tell you so, I promise you ain't gonna get mad. And she said, I promise. Nah, she said, I wish. She said, what it is. I said, Mom, just promise. She said, what it is, boy, I'm not finna play with you. I said, Mom, I said, Mom, gay. She said, I kind of figured you were finna tell me that, but I just didn't know. And I started crying. She said, nah, don't do this. She said, don't you start crying. She said, because for one, she said, it's not your fault if you is gay. She said, I'm not going to whoop you. I'm not going to beat on you or none of that. She said, at the end of the day, you still my child. I'm still going to have to love you the same. So basically, that was the first person I came out to was my mom. And then I started going to this Tougaloo Cottage thing, and like my second year there, I came out to my dad because after I came out to my mom, I just went on and posted on Facebook that I was gay and stuff like that, and I, was playing in wigs and girl clothes and stuff like that. And so my dad called my mom, and he was like, "You seen what Tissa posted on Facebook? Tissa posted on Facebook?" He was like, "Yeah." She said, "Yeah, I seen it." He was like, "What's up with it?" She said, "I explain it to you later." And so I guess she told him I don't know. And so my second year in Tougaloo, my daddy came and visited me on campus because he drive trucks and he was close to where I was one day in Jackson. He was close to where I was in Jackson, and I had asked him to bring me some money. And so he wanted to see me anyway because he had a new girlfriend or whatever, and they stayed in somewhere close to there. And so he came up and he texted me. I'm sitting in class texting on my phone. I ain't supposed to be on. And he texted me. He was like, I'm outside. And I had asked my teacher, can I go to the bathroom? And he was like, yeah. So I went out the bed. I went out the door, and I tried to shut the door on my way out. And I had went to the left and not the right because the bathroom was towards the right. So I had went to the door, and he was coming in, and so he handed me the money, and I told him happy birthday because his birthday was like 3 days ago. And so he was like, what's this I'm hearing about you being gay? I said, I was so scared of what he might say or think, y'all, that I told him the first thing that came to my mind. I said, Dad, what you talking about? I said, I'm not gay. I said, I go both ways. That's how I like girls and boys. He said, so what that, he said, so what brought that up? I said, what you mean? He said, what brought you liking boys up? I said, I don't know. When I was young, I guess I was just always attracted to boys. I was like, boys were just cuter to me than girls. I don't know. And so he was like, you did right. I said, yes, sir. He was like, I guess. He was like, so with now, who you go with now? You go with a boy or a girl? I was like, both of them. And then we was joking around, so I said I'm just playing there. I was like, I don't go now, right now. But it's the boy here trying to talk to me. And he was like, you need to watch yourself out here. I said, yes, sir. And so, we were talking about other stuff and like that. I wanted to move with him and stuff like that. But he was like, I couldn't. So I was like, okay. He told me he had to go because he had to get back to his truck so he can go on the road. And so I had spoke to his girlfriend. And she was sweet. And so they had left. And I was just happy my daddy brought me some money, baby. And so recently, like a couple months ago, which is recently, my daddy asked me again because I told my mom I was gay and I told him I was bisexual. He said, so which one you really is, gay or bisexual? I said, Dad, what you mean? I said, I already told you. He said, you ain't telling me nothing. He said, you told me you were bisexual, but you telling other people something else. He said, but you over there telling your mama something else. I said, what you mean? I said, I thought I told you I was gay. And then he said, when you told me that? And then he said, nah, you ain't tell me that. He said, you told me you was bisexual. That's the last thing I heard from you. I'm like, well, Dad, I'm gay. And he was like, I ain't got no problem with it, but you better not be out here wearing no female clothes and female hair and dressing like a female. And he was like, and you need to take some pictures down on Instagram because people do see them. And I was like, okay, but I never took them down because they gotta respect my life like I respect theirs. That's how I feel. And people gotta understand that no matter what they do to me, I'm still gonna stand tall. At the end of the day, I done gained my respect. Just to let you know from the devil. So come for me, I come back hard. But that's all for today. And if you don't mind, could you hit that like button, the subscribe button, and leave a comment in the description or whatever. But I love you guys, and I